Have you got any winners, Billy, so Tick can get to the TAB quicker?
I heard Black Caviar scratched, so there's no certainties this weekend, I don't think.
But no scratchings with you guys, obviously plain sailing so far?
Yeah, it's been good. We've had a lot of promotional work and looking after the sponsors in the first few days of camp, and come down here to the Gold Coast last night and really looking to ramp preparations up now. We've got a couple of sessions today and another solid session tomorrow to really look forward in our preparation. So I think it's time to start switching on to footy.
I know you're always big on the chat. You have to be at fullback, but you have to be even more so now with someone like Dane Nielsen and even Ural, who's come in for the first time.
Oh yeah, communication is a huge thing in our game. Danger's got great communication skills as well, and Ural was good in the test a couple of weeks ago when I was in the part of the back three with him. So it's a key to any game is communicating and talking, and that's a big part of my job.
And it's a high-pressure spot, fullback, so coming in as a debutant at fullback like Josh is going to do for Dugan for the New South Wales, the pressure's going to be on, isn't it? Especially because you're so isolated, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, you are isolated, and the pressure's on no matter what number you're wearing out on the Origin field. So, Josh is going to have pressure on him, I'm going to have pressure on me, and, that's Origin football. It's all about pressure. So, Josh has been playing some great football, and every challenge that has been put in front of him, he's taken it on, and he played quite well. So, I expect nothing less next Wednesday.
They've got a pretty blistering back three, but haven't they, when you look at their form individually?
Yeah, they certainly do, and they've got size, they've got pace. They can all carry the ball really strong. So, we're going to have to contain them as a team. We'll focus on that. I'm sure sometime this week about how we're going to combat their back three, but. The main priority is to get our game right and make sure we're doing the right things with the footy.
Putting balls on the ground, mate, when you've got players that bring it back as good as you and a couple of those do, is that a tactic you can use?
Yeah, I think most kickers, try and find the grass anyway. It's a matter of not giving them too much space with the footy, and making sure our line's in order. If you give guys like Dugan and Uarte and Morris, a staggered line, they're going to find those spaces. So it's important that we work together as a defensive unit and make sure we make that transition from kick to getting our line straight really quickly.
Well, we're talking about scratchings before, but Matt Scott hasn't trained so far this week. Are you hearing anything in camp about how he's going?
No, he's going all right. I think he's just got a few little bumps and bruises and a bit of soreness, but I expect him to train over the next couple of days, and I think a big tough guy like Matty Scott, I don't think you'll be leaving him out next Wednesday night.
I was going to say nullifying their kicking game is one thing, but I mean you can start the attack and pretty much give the boys a big role, and if you do return it all right, so
Oh yeah, we always focus on kick returns and trying to get the ball on the full. In Origin camp, it's most of the restarts come from kick returns. So us as a back three, we've got a huge job, and that's going to hopefully get us on the front foot. So the more balls we can get on the full and get as quick as we can, and chew up those metres, we'll be starting our sets on the front foot and hopefully giving our side an edge.
What do you think?
Mel said that Jonathan Thurston's in career best form. What about Cooper Cronk and Cameron at Melbourne? Are they playing as well as you've seen?
Yeah, they are. Coop's been playing great, and I thought he was really good off the bench for Australia. Coop can play a number of positions. He's a natural halfback, but he's just one of those guys that'll, whatever position you put him in, he'll give 100%. I had a few moments off training the other day, and he jumped in a fullback, and he thought he's pretty good out there doing that as well. So he's going to be really good off the bench for us. And Smith, dummy half, you know what you're going to get from Cameron, and he's going to keep the markers and the defence honest there.
With the big turnover of players you've had at Melbourne, more responsibility would have come on the spine, as Mel refers to it. But has it been more onerous for you? With all young blokes and new blokes fitting in, have you found your workloads been heavier, or has everyone really adapted?
Yeah, I think everyone's adapted. At the Storm, everyone's accountable for their job and their position. So, although that we've been there a little bit longer than everyone else, we certainly don't feel that we're any more important than any other one in our team. So, we do play in a team sport. It's not really about 2 or 3 individuals. It's about the whole 17, pulling their weight and doing their job.
How do you think Josh's mindset would be? There's so much talk about they should have picked Jared ahead of him, and there's a battle going to go on there for that spot, just as Carmichael and you and that sort of thing. What do you think his mindset will be going in? That he's got to play well, or he's got to do something special, or?
Yeah, I'm sure he'll feel that he'll have to play well to hold his spot. Obviously, Jared not being in the side will put a lot of pressure on all the outside backs. So, I don't think you're going to have a quiet match from Josh Dugan. He's a great player, and he's not afraid to take the game on. So, we're certainly going to have to tackle him probably 15 to 20 times in the game. He's one of those players that just wants the ball in his hand, and we're going to have to be on our game and make sure that we mark up and don't give him too many opportunities.
Is he a roll the dice type player? Will he take a chance his hand?
Yeah, I think he will. Yeah, he'll certainly chance his hand. He'll, he doesn't lack self-doubt. He's certainly going to put himself out there and make his opportunity the best one. So, he'll be going out there to play his natural game, I'm sure.
Make you a hero or villain sometimes in Origin, can't it?
Oh, yeah. That's football.
Bill, you've played Tests, you've played grand finals, Origin. Is there more pressure in Origin than any of those big arenas? Is that where you find the pressure the most?
Yeah, probably, yeah. Origin's the top of the tree, and there's nowhere to hide out on an Origin field. Everyone's out on their feet, and everyone's just got to dig deep and keep going. So, whoever's out there, they've got 16 blokes next to them, and that's all you've got. So, you're going hell for leather for 80 minutes. So there's a lot of pressure out there.
Any more daunting place than the Cauldron for a New South Wales player?
Oh, I wouldn't think so. Hopefully we're going to have 55 screaming Queenslanders there, and it's a great feeling. You just get tingles thinking about it. So, we won't concentrate on what they're feeling like. We'll just make sure that we start the game well, and hopefully we can bring that crowd into the game.
Thanks, Bill.
Thanks, mate. Too easy. No worries, guys.